So we got Marvel Rivals character tier list. Quite a lot of changes this season, just due to like the overall team up changes. Some people got like really good stuff from it, and some people are still pretty shit. So yeah, let's just get into it. Jubilee C tier. I play a lot of Jubilee right now. I think she's actually my third most played hero. This season so far. But the amount of things I have to do in order to get the same value as like a Gambit or something like that is it's just not worth it. I think my best game as her, I only got like 32,000 heals. I was solo support, so I should have got more. But and I built ult like really quickly and stuff like that multiple times. Sometimes multiple times in a fight. But it just felt like if I was playing anybody else, I could have done more. So I think and I think she does need to get buffed. She was like pretty good on the first day, and then they put that like emergency patch or something on the second, and it was just all downhill from there. She got like nerfed a bunch, and yeah, now she's C tier. So yeah, Hulk. Probably A. I think his biggest issue beforehand was the fact that if he couldn't deal as much damage as a lot of other people, and I think that was his biggest issue. Now I think his attack speed or something is increased, and it's made him so much better to the point that I think he's now an A, like a solid A. But there are still better tanks, so we can't go into S. Elsa a S, sorry, not A. She is really good. The amount of Elsas I've seen just like destroy everybody is an alarming amount. And she was good before. I put her in A last time, I think. And now I don't know what it is, but she just destroys everyone. So maybe I was wrong last time. Maybe it's a new team up. I don't know. I don't play Elsa, but I've just seen so many people destroy as her. So yeah, she gets an S. Star Lord, also an S. They gave him the Adam team up again, where you can like res himself, but it's even better than it was before because you can put it's sort of like the rocket one, where you could like throw it down somewhere, and then after like a second or two of pressing it, it allows you to teleport back. But now you get rezzed, and you don't have an option between getting res, but like you did before. But you'll probably get res because you'll put it behind a wall somewhere at the beginning of the game, and you'll get resed, and then you can be with your team if you need, or you can go straight back in. It's really good. So yeah, he gets an S. Emma also an S. I put her in A last time, and I think maybe it's new team up and stuff like that. I'm ranking characters that I play and don't play, obviously. So, I've played Emma in the past. I thought, she's pretty good. She's really good to play. Really fun stuff like that. But I haven't played her much this season or last season. But I've seen so many people who have just done so well with her, and I think she's better than she was last season, so, she gets an S. Somebody who also gets an S this season is Rogue. She got buffed pretty heavily last season, to the point that she was either an A or an S, and I think I put her in A still, and even though I saw some people putting her in S because she was just so good, but now I think with the new team up changes and stuff like that, Rogue has become so much better. And the Gambit team up is still really good with her. So, Rogue is getting an S. Hela also an S. Hopefully I don't need to explain. I think we've all experienced it ourselves in game. She's a menace this season. Angela, I'm putting an A. I think she's fine, I wouldn't say she's got anything on the characters in S, but she's pretty strong. She can do quite a few things, and that like clone team up. You can like double pin somebody, and you can like just take them straight off the map with that. That's a really strong combo. So yeah, an A tier for Angela. Spider-Man, I'm gonna give him an A. I don't think he got nerfed from last season, from what I remember. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think he did. And there was a bug at the beginning of the season. I think they probably patched it now, but I'll mention it anyway. Where basically, if you had the Penny team up, you could cancel the ult animation. So it would still happen, it would happen like above you, but you could walk around normally. And the biggest hindrance in the ult is the fact that me basically is static. Like you can move, but you can't move all that much. But now you can move however you want. So yeah, he's still an A. Loki, I'd say is still an A as well. He's just been in a pretty solid position for quite a few seasons now, and yeah, Magic, I'll give an A as well. I mean, I might be a bit biased. I do play this character, but I think Magic has just been a pretty solid pick, especially now with the enhanced Strange team up where you can chain everybody. That's really strong. The Hood team up, I'd say I use both quite a lot, so I think both are. I'd say the Strange one is probably stronger, just because I don't think the radius of the Hood one is all that large, and you sort of have to rely on everybody being in it, but not everyone's going to be in it, and people are just going to walk out of it. Like, why would you stay in there? So, whereas the Strange one, it has infinite range, I'm pretty sure. So long as you can hit the chain from ages away, you can combo that with a Iron Man or I don't know, or something like that. It has pretty good combo potential, and you might not need to waste something like a Groot ult on top of like a Cyclops ult as well, so it could just be really good in that sense too. So yeah, might be a bit biased, but A tier as well. Thor. Just because of how many characters are going to be in A and S this season, I'm going to put them in B. When we first saw Thor this season, everyone was saying like, oh, he's going to be so broken, like he gets an extra life, he's really, really good. But I'd say, having played it, having played this season, I'd say I've seen so many people who have gotten someone one, died as Thor, thought, oh, I'm gonna be able to kill this person because I won, and now I'll be able to be rezzed completely. And they just get instantly healed, and the Thor player just instantly dies. Like, I've not really seen all that much, all that many people who have actually successfully gotten the extra life, in the sense that they've managed to stay more than 3 seconds on the field after dying, because you can't heal the Thor when he's been rezzed, he has to kill someone first in order to be completely rezzed, and then you can heal him. So, or at least I'm pretty sure. So, it's really not as good as I think a lot of people thought at first. It's still pretty good. Like, it's still a really good team up. But I think with all the healing and damage in the game now, he's sort of just been left behind. So I'm gonna put him in B. Ultron, I'm gonna put into A. I think he's been pretty solid for the last few seasons. Definitely the best flyer, by far the best flyer. But which is weird because it's Ultron, you know, and historically he's not always been the best, but now he's actually in a fine position. He has been for at least about 2 seasons, probably 3. I don't know. I think I only started doing the tier list at about in the beginning of season 8. So I wouldn't really know. I can't remember what I thought of Ultron beforehand. But whatever, I suppose. Invis, I'm gonna put into A as well. The Johnny team up is pretty good. Like a 20% damage boost, I think it is. It's really good. There was a bug with it where if you shot through it with rocket, he didn't get the 20% boost, but that's probably been fixed as well. It's rarer, but the Fantastic team up is actually still pretty good as well. Like if you've got quite a lot of dive on your team, like you've got Panther or something, you could, I don't know, make him go invisible. He can flank round easier and catch someone by surprise. I don't know, but you know, I haven't really seen it used as much because I would say it's definitely the worst out of the 2, but I'd say it's still pretty good. So yeah, Mag, I'd say probably still an A. Yeah, they gave him Emma team up back. He was good before. Could possibly put him in S, but I'm going to keep him in A. I can't speak today. Cyclops. Now, at the beginning of the season, he was nerfed, and he was quite dramatically nerfed. Well, I wouldn't say quite dramatically, but he was nerfed quite a bit. But that was a lot of that was sort of revoked soon after with the patch where he got buffed. But I wouldn't say it was enough. And so this might be odd, but I'm gonna put him into B. You could say he's A still, but I'm gonna put him into B. Like if I wasn't doing well on Magic for whatever reason, I would go Cyclops, and I would just destroy everybody because I play on controller, so he's harder for me. I don't know what he would do on strictly PC because that might just be insane beforehand in Season 8, 0.5. But like even I was absolutely destroying everybody, and I wouldn't even say I'm all that great. But now he seems a lot more balanced, and I think that's good. I think he should be much more balanced here. Yeah, he's only a B, but I think for the next season or 2, keeping him in B is probably the right call, and then he can buff him in like season 10.5 or season 11 or something like that. I don't really mind, but yeah, B tier he gets. Rocket, I'd say Rocket's still pretty good. I wouldn't say he's as good as he was last season, but only got nerfed a little bit, but I think the Groot team up is pretty good. It heals and does damage. It's basically just another ammo for him, and so yeah, he's still pretty good. Gambit, yeah, it's his ult. It's just his ult. Like his base kit is pretty good as well. Like I've seen some people say like if they nerfed Gambit's ult, he'll just be completely useless because his base kit is awful. That is delusional. Like that is delusional. His base kit is still really good. But his ult is the thing that needs to be nerfed. Like, and I think he got buffed with the like emergency patch or something. I think he got buffed. Like, I might be crazy there, but I think he was the same with Phoenix, who I'll get onto in a minute, as you see, and Cyclops. I think he got buffed. But his base kit isn't bad. Like anyone who thinks his base kit is bad is crazy. His base kit is great. His ult is insane. So he gets an S. Like it's an easy S. Now, Phoenix, she got the same treatment as Gambit and Cyclops, and the fact that she got buffed with the patch. But I don't think she's as good as she was. I don't. Well, I still see her pretty often, but not as much as before. And I think Emma. Well, that's a bad example because she's a different role. But I think Elsa is better. I'd say she is. I put Phoenix into A tier. I'd say she's still pretty good. Don't get me wrong, I still think she's pretty good, but she gets an A tier. Dino. D for Dino, you know? He's not good this season. I tried playing him a few times just because I didn't really play him in season 8. It was season 8.5, but I liked playing him when I did. And so I was like, well, you know what? I'll play Dino. Worst mistake I've ever made. He's not good this season. Literally play any other tank. I'd say he's probably the worst tank in the game at the minute. His team up with Punisher helps him close in with a bit of the range. It also inflicts the bleed onto anyone hit. And, you know, that's pretty good. But, me personally, I just prefer the Jeff one because it's a bit more survivable. And I prefer survivability over damage. I might just be delusional, but whatever. Either way, he's not good. Either way, he's not good. He's still D. Daredevil. Now, I'd say he's still in his weakest state. I think he might still be an S. He's either low S or high A. And I think is Phoenix better than him? I don't know, because you know he's still Daredevil. He's still really good, but is he still an S? I'm gonna say yeah, but who knows? Maybe they make him an A tier next season. Season 9.5, man. Maybe they will make him A tier. Maybe. I mean, there's an argument right now for it. I might do it later. Who knows? Maybe if S is just stacked, I'll put him into A. But for the minute, he's going to remain in S. Luna. S. I don't think she got any nerfs going into this season, and she was really good last season. And apparently, the White Fox team up, the base one, by the way, it's not a bug, it's an intended feature where she can get out of almost every single type of CC in the game. I think the only ones that she can't get out of are Emma's ult and Hulk's Monster Hulk ult. I think those are the only two. There might be another, but from the top of my head, I think those are the only two. She can get out Strange ult, and you might think, well, if you don't have your ult, that's not that great, because you would use that and then you would ult and then save your team, But even if you don't have your ult, getting out of Strange ult is really good. So, it's insane. It's insane. There's literally no other reason to use the other one. I don't even know what her other team up is. That's how fucking good the other one is. I have only ever seen people use the White Fox one, and for good reason. It is insane. So yeah, she gets an S. And she gets an S. Someone who also gets an S. Punisher. They haven't nerfed him. He was good last season. We were all complaining about him last season. And now he's even better. Because they brought back that disgusting Rocket team up. I literally I can remember it. I celebrated the day that this team up was removed. And now they've brought it back. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. Cap is B. Last season he was S, an easy S. Now he's B. Everyone is just better than him now. His team ups aren't the best, I'd say. He's just a B. Now this one is upsetting for me. Because I played a lot of White Fox. And in fact, I got a Lord. I got Lord White Fox at the beginning of the season. Yeah. She went from S to D. How this is generational fall. I said that about Cloak and Dagger last season, because Cloak and Dagger at the beginning of the game was really good. They nerfed her ult and she's never been seen again. This is even worse. How a character can go from S to D is insane. They nerfed her so much. Before, I would just I would get so many heals, I would keep everybody alive. White Fox was so fun to play, so easy to play, and yeah, she was a bit strong. I was thinking, yeah, she's probably gonna get some nerfs. That's alright. She'll probably go down to A tier, because she's really good, and I would still play her, stuff like that, and I do a little bit, but hardly as much as I do now. Well, as I did then. Because she is not good. She's not good. Yeah, it's upsetting. It's really upsetting. But it's the truth. She's a D tier character now. She's not good. And as much as it pains me to say that she's not good, it's not gonna help her if I just keep screaming that she's not good. Hopefully, Xeon and Double G will cook up some good buffs for her, and she'll get to A tier. That would be nice, and maybe I'll start playing her again. But Lord White Fox for nothing. Oh, bro. Groot's pretty good. I think I always put him into S. I think he always deserves an S. You could put him into high A. But I'm just gonna put him into S. Just because. So yeah. Wolverine. They killed the Cyclops team up. Even with the enhanced version, he's still not good with it. The other one is so much better. And I put him into A because he's still pretty good. Strange. B. There was no point in playing him before, and there's no point in playing him now. I played Strange before, and I still play him now. He's like my go-to tank option, mainly because I just like playing as combo, and because I hate tank. Like I don't like playing tank. And so I just play Strange because he's easy and because I like the character. But I can admit that he's just not good. He's not bad like fucking White Fox, but he's not good compared to most of the majority of the characters in this game are now probably S or A. Like, and Cloak and Dagger isn't, but the majority, and so is Jeff. But the majority of the characters in this game, Jeff could possibly go down to C, to be honest, but the majority of the characters in this game are probably an S or an A, and here we are. So last time I said, I think I put him into B or something. I said this character is only ever going to be good in pro play. It was something like that. I said for a fact that she's broken in pro play, but she's not really seen in anything else. Like even in triple support, she struggles sometimes, and that was largely true. Now it's not. Now you can sort of play her in double support, and you'll get value. Mantis is insane. She's really good. So yeah, she gets an S. Easy S. Namor. Namor's a B. I'm gonna put Jeff down to C. Oh, not D. Just because. Yeah, Namor's a B. Nothing really much about him. I'd say Bucky and Elsa are better at dealing with dive now than Namor, even with Gamma team up. Because Gamma Squid was insane, but I don't think it's as good as it was before. And you know, he's just not as good as he was with dealing with dive. So yeah, Penny, B. You know, you could put her into A. Some people have been putting her into A. And I think she's pretty good still. And last season she was pretty good as well. I'm gonna put him into B though. I just think a lot of people in S or A are just so much better than her. And so yeah, I'm gonna put him into B. Simple as. Psylocke and A. So she was really good at the beginning of the season, and then they nerfed her quite a bit. I'd still say she's an A though. I still see Cyclops as getting Cyclops. I always get those two mixed up for some reason, even though they're really different. I still see Psylocks, that are really good, and I still see lots of people getting pretty good value out of her. So I'm gonna put her into A. Fair enough. So last season I said that maybe it was the season before, but season 8, but season 8.5, I was like, Thing is B tier, I play Magic, but sometimes, well, the majority of the time when I see a thing on the enemy team, even if he's hard pressing me, the majority of the time he's not that much of an issue, Like there were only a few times where I was like, there's a thing on the enemy team, he's really good, I'm gonna switch Cyclops. Now, if I see a thing on the enemy team, I'm switching Star-Lord every fucking time. I do not like this character. I want him to be nerfed immediately. I want him out of here. I might be biased because I play Dive, but still, get this man out. Get this man out. I hate him so much. Yeah. I mean, I think it's good. That thing is good this season. I think he deserves it quite a bit. That doesn't make me any more annoyed, any less annoyed. I mean, at the fact that he is good though. So, yeah, please nerf. Another character they should nerf is Venom. Venom is really good right now. Really, really good. In fact, I think he might actually be the best the best tank. You can make an argument for it. He is really good. The Phoenix team up is really, really good. Just the ability to be able to deal so much more damage with him, like it's such a good thing. Is insane, and I think Venom is just so solid. So yeah, S. Bucky, I think I put him into B last time, but I don't think he's B now. I think he's an A, maybe a low A. You could put him a high B, but I think he's solid. I think it's a Punisher one. I think that team up is pretty good. So needed to sneeze there, but that was odd. I think the Punisher team up is really good for him because it's just another ability, and it gets him a reload. It's a pretty good knockback, stuff like that. I think he's just in a pretty good spot right now. He's good against Dive, and yeah, not much else to say. Iron Fist. You can make an argument for either. You could either put him in C or B. I'm gonna put him into B. He's Iron Fist. Well, what else do I have to say? Adam, I'm gonna put into B as well. I think Adam is actually close to being good. What the fuck? I think Adam is actually close to being good. I think if they gave him an extra, and I don't think they should do this, but if they gave him an extra, heal beam, he'll be pretty good. I think he'll actually be really good if they gave him that. But in all likelihood, they'll probably just make the cooldown of his heal beam shorter. Either way, I think he could reliably get into A. I think he actually could. He's still going to get a B this season, but reliably, he can get into A. So, if you are like in the top 5% of players, BP is a C or a B. If you are everyone else like me, he is either an solid S or an A. I'm gonna put him into S, just because there's so many people into. Well, there's so many people. In fact, there's actually more people in S. Whatever. I'm putting him into S. He's really good. For all of us. His combo can be pulled off in like I think 0.22 seconds or something like that. we can't react to that, most people. So, yeah, he's on our screen. If you're like just playing a regular character and you're doing your job, you're healing or whatever, you're doing some damage, whatever, and then next second you're dead. It's weird for us, but for the BP player, he's got to do everything in order to do that. But he can still one shot, and at the beginning of the season, he was absolutely broken because it was a bug. They fixed it now. I know that one for sure. They fixed that one. It was in the patch where he would be if he was like the lower he was. I think he works like this anyway, but the lower he was, and if he was just beginning to regain his health with the overshield or whatever it's called, if he was just beginning to regen health with that and he was low, he could one shot. Well, not one shot, but he could full combo Dino at 850 health. Like, this man he was insanely broken at the beginning of this season. Thankfully, he's still only an S, he's only S, guys, he's only S. But, now Panthers are actually scary to see. Now it was only like the top 5% of Panther players would actually get some value. Now he's actually so good. Like, even I, with no Panther experience, could probably learn his combo, or at least one of his combos, and get some pretty good value out of it. In fact, I might do that. Saying he's broken right now, he'll get nerfed quite a bit going into season 9.5, I'm sure. At least I hope. They definitely will. In fact, I would pay everyone who watches this video, all about 3 people who watch this video, £1 if they don't nerf him. I'm confident, because every single time a bad character becomes good, they nerf them into the ground again. Every single time a good character becomes bad or slightly underperforms a bit, they buff them, which is what happened this season. Like, Zeong, bro, what are you doing? You did good this season. Why did we revert it? Nah, I still like Zeong. I don't agree with the people that think like Zeong should be sacked or something. Zeong, he did sort of cook a little bit recently. He did sort of cook, but some of these team-ups, some of these characters are still really good, so yeah. Nerf Luna and Punisher. Please, at least. Luna has been so good for the past, 3 seasons or something. Punisher's also been... Nerf them, bro. What are we doing? Gambit will never truly be nerfed. I swear he's only received nothing but nerfs until now. But he will never truly be nerfed. This character is too good to be properly nerfed. I joked about it last season that if they nerf Gambit, his ult again, and truly nerf Gambit, he'll get into A. There's no way he falls into B tier. I was wrong in the past. I could be wrong now. But I don't see a world where Gambit is ever B tier unless they have completely destroyed his kit. So, yeah. This is probably only one Deadpool. So I'll put tank pool into A. I'll put DPS pool also into A. And then support pool can go into C tier. Anyone who thinks they're actually getting good value as support pool, I'm sorry, you're just not. I've seen so many people use the "oh, but I got SVP" defense because they're playing support pool. Yeah, it's cause he's an ace farmer. Same with Widow. Hopefully she'll go down because she's actually pretty good this season. And I think it's like sort of done with by win rate or whatever. But this character, he's not good. Support pool is not good. Support pool can be buffed so much, he will never be good. Yeah, like, if you genuinely think you're getting good value as this character, I'm sorry, bro. You're not. Like, just switch to any other character. You'll lose your ace, I'm sorry about that. Like, you will lose your ace, but you might win the game. So, yeah. Blade, he's either C or B. I don't think the team ups really did much for him. Everybody else got pretty good team ups. I'm still. Reluctant because I think I put him into B last time. Because he is sort of on the rise. Like, I would say Blade is getting better. But I think last time I said that he sort of needs like he sort of needs like a slight, not really rework, but maybe a new ability. Because, and I sort of touched upon this like in my Marvel Rivals character design video, problem video, because like a lot of the characters in this game are based around one idea, and completely ignoring like other parts of that character. Like Magic, for example, she's only got the Soul Sword, whereas she's an insanely powerful sorceress who was once considered to be possibly considered for the role of Sorceress Supreme, and even beat fucking Dormammu, after drawing the entire dimension of Limbo into her. Like, she's so powerful with sorcery, yet her only abilities are with her soul sword. I am disappointed. I am upset by that, but I understand why. It simplifies the characters, makes them easier to play, makes and I mean, I put Magic into A tier, so maybe she doesn't need anything else. Maybe she's in a good position. She has like a really strong win rate. But it's not just her. It's like so many characters in this game are built around one specific aspect of their character, when lots of them have more than just one. I think probably all of them have more than just one thing about them. Yet they're all based around, or at least the majority of them are based around one idea. And I think and I touched upon this in that video, like I said, so I won't really go into it, but Rocket could do with an extra ability. I don't want him to be buffed even more. He's gonna go into A tier. But some characters could do with an extra ability. Like they could nerf Rocket a bit, give him a new ability, whatever. But yeah, Blade needs a new ability at least, or one of his abilities to be changed a little bit, like, and then maybe he'll be alright. Just put him into B. Yeah, so the thing about Fantastic is there's another bug about him. I think he's probably been removed, or even if it hasn't, it was really difficult to pull off in an actual game. I don't think anyone actually did manage to. But basically, you could get infinite health. Not infinite, but like I think you could do the combo infinitely. and you would get like an insane amount of health and you would never die. You could tank Scarlet Witch ult. Most people think that like it does infinite damage. It doesn't. It does 999. You could tank the Void, which does 10,000 damage. So you could just walk around in the practice range Void. You know, it was pretty good. But now, like, you can't do that. He's fantastic. He's B tier. He's not good. Moon Knight B tier as well. Might as well get Hawkeye into B as well. I'm going to bring Blade down into C just because. Widow. Do I really want to put Widow into S? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck. Widow is pretty good. She's really good. Her rework, I think most people wanted it to be a support. I also wanted it to be a support. But I'm glad she got rework nevertheless. And I think the changes are good for her. Even though she's a little bit good, you know, she's pretty good. But, you know, for a character that was literally the symbol of throwing, like the actual symbol of throwing, you would see a Widow on your team, and I actually ran into a thrower yesterday, actually. He was a champion Jeff. He threw the game, because, I don't know, he was 2-2. Admittedly, we didn't really do well. None of us did well against that team. They were really good. But bro, it was quick play. Why are you throwing in quick play? First of all, you shouldn't be throwing anyway, but like, why are you throwing in quick play? It's quick play. Like, at least do the courtesy of leaving so that we can get somebody who will actually play the game. I don't get people who throw. Like, it doesn't make any sense. If you don't want to play, just leave. Like, yeah, you could get a penalty for it, but at least you won't be reported. Like, it makes no sense to me. Why would you do that? But yeah, now she's an S, so yeah. Black Cat probably an A. She got buffed, and her team ups are pretty good. So yeah, A tier. This man's never getting out of D. He's never getting out of D. Nor is actually Storm. I'll put her into C. She has a good hit scan. Team up, and I have seen quite a few pretty good Storms, but they are equally as easy to deal with. You just go hit scan and you kill them. Like, she's not that much of an issue. But Iron Man is never getting out of D. They gave him Gamma Team Up back, but they nerfed it so much. Like, Iron Man with Gamma Team Up, old Gamma Team Up, I think he was the most broken character in the game at that time, or at least from what I remember. He was at least an S. Now he's D, and I don't think he'll ever get out of it. Yeah, he's actually not good. Wanda, D, Squirrel F. These Wanda needs to be reworked as well. I'd say she's better than Squirrel Girl though, so I'll put her into D and put Squirrel Girl into F. I commented something on somebody else's video back in season 8.5 that like Squirrel Girl is not good, but every now and then I run into the goat of Squirrel Girl and the fight becomes much more balanced. And that was largely true. Like, there are some like pretty good Squirrel Girls out there. But this guy commented that no, she's low-key OP. I was like, my brother in Christ, are we talking about the same character here? And he was like, yes, she can 3-shot a Jeff. I've never seen. It was either delusion or it was rage bait. I didn't fall for it if it was rage bait because I think he was being genuine. But I 3-shot Jeff. Wow. Phoenix last season could 2-shot him. She still can if she's close enough. And she's a much better character. I tried to explain this to him. He didn't respond. Fair enough. But this character's not good. This character's not good. And she probably needs to be reworked as well. I think some people have called her the Junkrat of this game. I think I might have called her that last time. Basically, if you don't know, Junkrat's a character in Overwatch. And I actually used a main Junkrat until I took showers. So, but basically, he was always known for being at least B to, sometimes C. He was never good. Just mid. He was better. He's probably better than Squirrel Girl, but he was never good. But every now and then, Junkrat became really good. And I think, maybe they could make Squirrel Girl really good, but I think the only way they will do that is if they rework her. Because, they can't, well, they can buff her, but then all the, bronze players say, oh, why did you buff the most broken character in the game? Why did you do this? She was insane. Why would you do this, Zeong? Damn you. Nah. She'll go to beta at most. She won't get the same Junkrat experience. I don't actually know how Junkrat's doing now. I don't know how he's doing now. I don't play Overwatch as much now. In fact, I hardly play her now. I've said now too many times. But yeah, I should start playing Overwatch again. I should do that. But yeah, that completes the Marvel Rivals character tier list. If we go through and order them slightly, actually this is fucking almost an hour long, and to be honest, I really need to take a sip of water, so I can't be bothered to order these, but this is my Marvel Rivals character tier list for season 9.0. Some of these characters need to be nerfed, some of these characters need to be buffed, some of these characters need to be reworked. But yeah, hopefully Zeong will cook with the hood and will cook with the balance changes for season 9.5. But until then, see ya.